Change can be unsettling, especially when it shakes the very foundations of a cherished institution. The Kennedy Center, an iconic hub for the performing arts in Washington, D.C., is currently navigating one of its most turbulent periods in recent history. In a move that has sparked widespread debate, the center has dismissed its entire dance programming team, including Jane Raleigh, a director with over a decade of service. But here's where it gets controversial. Was this decision driven by artistic vision or something more politically charged? The shakeup comes amid a broader overhaul at the Kennedy Center, which began earlier this year when President Trump assumed control of the organization. Since then, over 50 employees have exited through firings or resignations, and several high-profile board members were replaced by Trump loyalists. Adding fuel to the fire, Trump appointed himself as the chair of the board and signaled intentions to rename parts of the center after himself and First Lady Melania Trump. While some see these changes as necessary for revitalization, others fear they threaten the integrity of the institution. Jane Raleigh's departure has drawn particular attention because of her vocal support for unionizing efforts among Kennedy Center workers. According to NPR, Raleigh claims she was abruptly fired on August 21st, just months after publicly backing a petition to form a labor union. In a heartfelt Facebook post, she wrote, "I know this firing to be in retaliation for my public support of the ongoing union organization drive at the center." She emphasized how critical unions are to preserving trust with artists and audiences, protecting free speech and maintaining artistic integrity. Raleigh's contributions to the Kennedy Center's dance programming were significant. During her tenure, she curated performances ranging from timeless classics like Swan Lake to contemporary works by renowned companies such as the Alvin Ailey Dance Company and Martha Graham Dance Company. Under her leadership, the center also championed local talent by commissioning pieces from Washington-based choreographers. Her annual production of The Nutcracker became a beloved holiday tradition, drawing crowds year after year. However, tensions reportedly arose when Kennedy Center President Richard Grinnell allegedly instructed her to focus on programming that was broadly appealing, citing examples like reality TV's So You Think You Can Dance. Was this directive a clash of artistic values or an attempt to cater to populist tastes? Taking over the reins is Stephen Nakagawa, a celebrated choreographer and former dancer with the Washington Ballet. In a statement, Nakagawa expressed enthusiasm about his new role, saying, "It is a tremendous honor to join the Kennedy Center at such a pivotal moment for the performing arts." He highlighted his commitment to inspiring audiences while ensuring dance remains a vital cultural force. Yet, skepticism lingers among those who question whether Nakagawa's appointment aligns with the center's original mission, or if it signals a shift toward more mainstream, less daring programming. This transition hasn't occurred in isolation. Critics argue that the firings reflect a pattern of intimidation under Grinnell's leadership. A representative from the newly formed Kennedy Center United Arts Worker Group accused the administration of waging a chaotic campaign of harassment and retaliation against employees advocating for better working conditions. Meanwhile, Grinnell praised Nakagawa's credentials, calling him a celebrated ballerino, passionate about expanding access to dance education. Beyond the immediate controversy surrounding the dance team's dismissal, larger questions loom about the future direction of the Kennedy Center. For instance, why did Trump criticize the center's previous programming as woke and terrible without providing concrete examples? His comments often seem to target projects involving diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI. Yet ironically, two upcoming productions, Mrs. Doubtfire and Chicago, feature drag performances, a topic he has criticized in the past. Does this suggest inconsistency in his critique, or is there another layer we're missing? Adding complexity to the situation, Numerous shows originally scheduled at the Kennedy Center have been cancelled since Trump's takeover. Some cancellations came directly from the center, while others resulted from artists pulling out due to philosophical disagreements. Notable examples include the national tour of Hamilton and the Tony Award-winning play Eureka Day. Even a children's musical titled Finn met a similar fate, with creators alleging pressure following Trump's involvement. And this is the part most people miss. The ripple effects extend beyond the Kennedy Center itself. Trump's proposal to dismantle the National Endowment for the Arts, NEA, has already led to the cancellation of grants supporting theaters nationwide. Though the NEA technically still exists, uncertainty clouds its future, leaving many organizations scrambling to adapt. So what does all this mean for the world of performing arts? Is the Kennedy Center heading toward a renaissance or risking irrelevance? Do decisions like replacing Jane Raleigh with Stephen Nakagawa represent progress or regression? These are thorny issues worth discussing. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think these changes will ultimately benefit the arts community, or do they jeopardize its soul? Share your opinions in the comments below.